How would you describe yourself as a child?
As a child, I was quite curious and imaginative. I loved exploring the world around me and daydreaming about adventures.
That sounds wonderful. I was a bit shy but also very eager to learn new things and make friends.
Being curious and open to learning are great traits to have as a child. Did you have any favorite hobbies or activities?
Yes, I loved reading books and playing with building blocks. I could spend hours creating different structures.
Reading and building are excellent activities that stimulate creativity and problem-solving skills. I enjoyed drawing and playing outdoors.
Drawing is a fantastic way to express yourself, and playing outdoors allows for freedom and exploration. Did you have any favorite games?
I enjoyed playing hide and seek and board games with my family. It was so much fun and created lasting memories.
Hide and seek is a classic game that never gets old. Board games are great for bonding with family and friends.
Absolutely. As a child, I also had a vivid imagination. I used to invent stories and pretend to be different characters.
Imagination is a valuable gift. It helps us see the world in unique ways and sparks creativity.
I agree. It's fascinating how children can create entire worlds with just their imagination.
Childhood is such a magical time. Did you have any role models or people who inspired you?
My parents were my biggest role models. They encouraged me to be curious, kind, and to always follow my dreams.
That's wonderful. Supportive parents play a crucial role in shaping our values and aspirations.
They do indeed. What about you? Did you have any role models growing up?
My older brother was my role model. I admired his confidence and the way he excelled in sports and academics.
Having a sibling as a role model can be inspiring. Did you try to follow in his footsteps?
I did my best to emulate his achievements, but I also discovered my own interests along the way.
That's important. Childhood is a time of self-discovery and finding our unique paths.
Absolutely. It's a time when we start forming our own identities and values.
As children, we're also very impressionable. Our experiences shape us in many ways.
True. Our upbringing and the people around us have a significant impact on our personalities.
And our experiences, both positive and challenging, contribute to who we become as adults.
That's so true. It's incredible how our childhood shapes our future.
Looking back, I'm grateful for my experiences as a child. They made me who I am today.
Same here. Every experience, good or bad, has been a part of my journey.
And it's shaped us into the individuals we are now. What values or lessons did you learn in your childhood?
Respect and honesty were emphasized in my family. My parents taught me the importance of treating others with kindness.
Those are essential values. Kindness and honesty are traits that lead to meaningful connections with others.
Definitely. They also taught me the value of hard work and perseverance.
Those are valuable lessons that prepare us for challenges in life.
I agree. It's amazing how much we learn during our formative years.
Childhood is like a foundation that sets the stage for our future growth.
Well said. And as we grow older, we continue to learn and evolve.
That's the beauty of life, isn't it? Each phase offers new opportunities for learning and self-discovery.
Absolutely. Life is a continuous journey of growth and learning.
It's a journey worth embracing, with all its ups and downs.
Indeed. Our childhood experiences play a significant role in making us resilient and adaptable.
That's true. So, let's cherish those memories and keep growing as individuals.
Agreed. The lessons we learned as children will stay with us throughout life.
Have you heard the proverb, "You catch more flies with honey than with vinegar"?
Yes, it means being kind and polite can be more effective than being harsh or critical in getting what you want.
Exactly. It's about using sweetness and positivity to influence others, rather than negativity or aggression.
I agree. When we approach people with kindness, they are more likely to respond positively to us.
Absolutely. People tend to be more open and receptive when they feel respected and appreciated.
It's like building rapport and trust with others. Honey represents warmth and friendliness,
while vinegar represents bitterness and hostility, which can push people away.
right? So, in our interactions, it's better to choose honey over vinegar.
I've noticed that being patient and understanding can go a long way in resolving conflicts.
That's true. It's easier to find common ground and reach agreements when we treat others with kindness.
It's all about creating a positive atmosphere where communication flows smoothly.
Definitely. I remember a situation at work where my colleague was upset, but speaking gently helped calm them down.
Using a harsh tone could have escalated the situation, but your approach diffused it.
Yes, it's essential to consider the impact of our words on others' emotions.
I had a similar experience with my friend. Instead of arguing, I listened and responded with empathy.
Active listening is crucial in showing that we care about others' feelings.
Right. It's about making them feel valued and understood.
And when people feel appreciated, they are more willing to cooperate and find solutions together.
I believe that kindness can build stronger and more lasting relationships.
It creates a positive cycle where good actions lead to more good actions.
Like a chain reaction of positivity. It can improve our personal and professional lives.
Definitely. It fosters a supportive and harmonious environment.
I've also noticed that people are more willing to help when you treat them kindly.
Yes, kindness can inspire others to be kind as well.
It's like spreading positivity wherever we go.
And it costs nothing to be kind. It's a small effort with significant impact.
That's true. So, the next time we face a challenging situation, let's remember the honey and not the vinegar.
I agree wholeheartedly. It's a wise approach to dealing with various life situations.
I believe this proverb applies not only to individuals but also to larger groups, like in social or political settings.
You're right. Kindness and respect are essential for maintaining harmony in any community.
In the workplace too. A positive work environment leads to increased productivity and job satisfaction.
Absolutely. It can also reduce conflicts and improve teamwork.
So, let's always strive to be the ones who offer honey in our interactions.
I'm with you on that. It's a beautiful way to contribute positively to the world around us.
It's a simple philosophy, but it can make a big difference.
And it's something we can practice every day.
Exactly. Kindness is a choice we can make in every situation.
It's like a superpower that has the potential to transform relationships and society.
It's incredible how a small act of kindness can brighten someone's day.
And the best part is that it creates a ripple effect.
One small act of kindness can inspire others to be kind as well.
So, let's lead by example and spread the sweetness.
I couldn't agree more. Let's catch those flies with honey and create a happier, more compassionate world.
Well said. It starts with us, and together, we can make a positive difference.
Absolutely. So, are you ready to embrace the honey mindset?
I'm more than ready. Let's make kindness our way of life.
Wonderful. The world needs more honey and less vinegar. Have you ever been lost while traveling? It happened to me once, in Tokyo. I took the wrong train and ended up in an unfamiliar neighborhood. It was quite an adventure.
Oh, I can totally relate. I got lost in Paris last year. Took the wrong bus and ended up far from my destination. It was scary not knowing the language or the area.
It's definitely unnerving. How did you handle the situation? I remember asking for directions, but the language barrier made it challenging to understand the locals.
I tried asking for help too, but the language barrier was tough. Thankfully, I had a map and a translation app on my phone. It helped me communicate better.
That's a smart idea. I'll make sure to have a translation app on my next trip. Did you manage to find your way eventually?
Yes, after a few failed attempts, I found someone who spoke English. They guided me to the right bus stop. It was a huge relief.
I can imagine. It's times like those when you truly appreciate the kindness of strangers. How did the experience change your approach to travel?
It made me more cautious and better prepared. Now I research the routes and learn some basic phrases in the local language before I go anywhere new.
That's a great approach. It's essential to be prepared, especially when exploring foreign places. I'll remember to plan better next time.
It's definitely worth it. So, what happened in Tokyo when you got lost? How did you find your way back?
Well, I had a map, but the streets were a bit confusing. I approached a young couple, and though they didn't speak much English, they tried to help.
It's heartwarming when people go out of their way to assist you. What did you do after they tried to help?
They pointed me in the right direction, but I still managed to take the wrong train again. It took a while, but eventually, I reached my destination.
Getting lost twice must have been frustrating, but at least you made it back. Did the experience deter you from exploring more in Tokyo?
Not at all. In fact, it made me more adventurous. I realized that getting lost is a part of the journey, and it leads to unexpected discoveries.
That's a positive way to look at it. Sometimes, the best memories are made from unexpected moments. Did you come across anything interesting during your misadventure?
I did. While wandering around, I stumbled upon a small, charming cafe. The owner was friendly and recommended some off-the-beaten-path places to visit.
See, getting lost had its silver lining. Those hidden gems make travel so much more enriching. Did you get to explore the places the cafe owner suggested?
Absolutely. I visited some local markets and parks that were not in the guidebooks. It felt like I had a unique insider's experience of Tokyo.
I'm a bit envious of that experience. Maybe the occasional detours are necessary to make a trip truly unforgettable.
They certainly add a touch of excitement and spontaneity. But I also learned to balance it with proper planning and information gathering.
Finding the right balance is crucial. I guess that comes with experience and learning from our travel mishaps.
Exactly. Every trip is a learning experience. It's all about adapting, being open-minded, and embracing the unexpected.
Right. Traveling is not just about the destination, but the journey itself. Even the misadventures become cherished stories in the end.
Absolutely. And those stories make for great conversation starters and memories to share with friends and family.
They do indeed. I've had some good laughs recounting my travel missteps. It brings people closer together, don't you think?
Oh, definitely. Sharing travel tales creates connections and shows that we're all human, susceptible to making mistakes, and that's perfectly okay.
It's a beautiful way to look at it. I'm glad we had this conversation. It reminds me of the beauty of travel, even with its ups and downs.
I'm glad too. Travel has a way of enriching our lives and broadening our perspectives. So, where are you off to next on your adventures?
I'm thinking of exploring some cities in South America next. How about you? Any exciting travel plans?
South America sounds amazing. I'm planning to visit some countries in Europe. Let's keep in touch and share our travel stories when we're back.
That's a deal. Happy travels, and may we have even more exciting stories to tell when we meet again.
Happy travels to you too. Looking forward to our next chat. Safe journey and take care.
Take care too. Goodbye for now, and see you soon.
What possessions are most important to you?
For me, it's not about material possessions. I value experiences, memories, and the relationships I have with loved ones.
That's a beautiful perspective. Experiences and memories stay with us forever, unlike material things that can fade.
Exactly. Material possessions can come and go, but the intangible things have a lasting impact on our lives.
I couldn't agree more. They shape our character and bring meaning to our existence.
I believe in living a minimalist lifestyle. I prefer to keep only the essentials and let go of excess stuff.
Minimalism promotes a sense of freedom and reduces clutter. It allows us to focus on what truly matters.
That's precisely why I embrace it. It keeps my life simple and helps me prioritize what's important.
I admire that. It takes discipline to let go of unnecessary possessions and focus on what truly brings value.
It's a journey, and I'm still learning and evolving. How about you? What possessions do you value the most?
I cherish sentimental items, like family heirlooms and gifts from loved ones. They hold emotional significance for me.
Sentimental items are precious because they hold memories and connections to our past.
Yes, they evoke emotions and remind us of the people and moments that have shaped our lives.
It's lovely to have items that carry such deep meanings. They add richness to our life stories.
Absolutely. I also value things that support my passions and hobbies, like my art supplies and books.
Pursuing hobbies and interests is vital for personal growth and fulfillment.
They bring joy and a sense of purpose to my life. But I also agree that experiences and relationships matter most.
Experiences create lasting memories and often lead to personal growth.
I believe that traveling and exploring new places are some of the most valuable experiences.
Traveling broadens our horizons and exposes us to different cultures and perspectives.
It's a form of education that can't be replicated in any other way.
I always feel enriched and inspired after a journey.
Likewise. And the connections we make with people during our travels are priceless.
Meeting people from different backgrounds opens our minds to the diversity of the world.
Exactly. It fosters empathy and understanding.
Those connections become a part of our cherished memories.
Speaking of cherished memories, do you have any possessions that have been passed down through generations in your family?
Yes, we have a vintage watch that my grandfather passed on to my father, and then to me.
That's incredible. It's like a precious family heirloom with a rich history.
Indeed. It symbolizes the legacy of our family and carries sentimental value.
Family heirlooms are special because they connect us to our roots and ancestors.
They are a reminder of our heritage and the values that have been passed down.
It's heartwarming to think that these possessions carry stories from the past.
They hold a sense of continuity and bring generations together.
I also find that photographs are powerful possessions. They capture moments that we can relive through time.
Photographs freeze precious moments, allowing us to revisit them whenever we want.
They evoke emotions and bring back memories that might have faded with time.
Photos are like windows to the past, and they hold a special place in my heart too.
It's wonderful how certain possessions can carry so much meaning and significance.
Indeed. It's not about the quantity of possessions, but the quality and meaning behind them.
I couldn't agree more. Possessions that hold emotional value enrich our lives in meaningful ways.
They add depth and purpose to our journey through life.
And they remind us of what truly matters: experiences, relationships, and the love we share with others.
That's a beautiful way to put it. Let's continue cherishing what's truly important in life.
What might cause you to frown?
Injustice and cruelty towards others. It deeply saddens me to see people being treated unfairly.
I share the same sentiment. It's disheartening to witness such behavior.
Also, witnessing environmental degradation and harm to wildlife.
Environmental issues are concerning, and they impact all of us.
Indeed. It's essential to protect and preserve our planet.
Another thing that might cause me to frown is dishonesty.
Trust is essential in any relationship or interaction.
Dishonesty erodes trust and creates barriers between people.
Yes, it can damage relationships irreparably.
I also find that conflicts and misunderstandings can lead to frowns.
Communication is vital to resolving conflicts and building understanding.
Misunderstandings can be cleared up through open and honest dialogue.
You're right. It's essential to listen to each other with empathy.
Exactly. Empathy fosters compassion and mutual respect.
I also frown upon discrimination and prejudice.
Treating people differently based on their background is unjust.
We should embrace diversity and promote equality.
Prejudice only divides us, whereas acceptance unites us.
Another thing that might cause me to frown is seeing people in need and not being able to help them.
It's frustrating when we want to make a difference but feel powerless.
Yes, making a positive impact is important to me.
But we can take small steps to help others and contribute positively.
That's true. Acts of kindness, no matter how small, can make a difference.
Being kind to others can create a chain of positivity.
I agree. And on a personal level, failure or setbacks might cause me to frown.
Failure can be discouraging, but it's also an opportunity to learn and grow.
It's important to remember that failure is a part of the journey to success.
Absolutely. Every failure brings us closer to achieving our goals.
I also frown upon unkindness and rudeness.
Politeness and respect are essential in our interactions with others.
Treating others with kindness and courtesy can make a big difference.
It creates a positive and harmonious environment.
Exactly. It's essential to be mindful of our words and actions.
I also find that negative news and media can lead to frowns.
Constant exposure to negativity can affect our emotions and well-being.
It's crucial to balance our media consumption and focus on uplifting content.
Surrounding ourselves with positivity can improve our outlook on life.
Absolutely. It's about being conscious of our mental and emotional well-being.
And cultivating a positive mindset can help us navigate through challenges.
That's true. It's about finding silver linings even in difficult situations.
On a lighter note, I might also frown when I misplace or lose something important.
Losing something valuable can be frustrating, but it's a part of life.
True. It's a lesson in being more careful and organized.
And sometimes, it's an opportunity to let go of attachment to material things.
You're right. Letting go can bring a sense of liberation.
It's a reminder that our happiness isn't dependent on possessions.
That's a valuable lesson to learn. Possessions come and go, but inner peace remains.
Exactly. And on a final note, I might frown when I witness acts of unkindness in the world.
It's distressing to see the suffering caused by unkind actions.
It motivates me to be a more compassionate and caring individual.
It's a reminder of the importance of spreading kindness and love.
Absolutely. We can all make a positive impact, one small act at a time.
Let's strive to create a world where frowns are replaced with smiles.
I'm with you on that. Together, we can make a difference.